Sorry about that, guys. My internet disconnected. Let's see if it's going fine. Not showing live, so if you're hearing this, I don't see that I'm going live right now currently. But we will see. Well, it says it's going, so we'll just. Hopefully it is. If not, that's fine too. Anyways, 9:30 is opened. So let's see what we got here. All right, so we had manipulation. Take out this. What was that? 9:30. All right, so we're just looking for, we took out this sell side here, and then we're just gonna watch and wait for it to maybe push out of this, pull back in, and then we'll take a trade. It might go without us here, but that's the plan. And then we have a order block. All right, so we just exited this fair value gap, see if we get a close of that. Gotta go charge my phone. Give me a sec. All right, so we broke above. Sorry. All right, so we have a break above the first presented fair value gap at 9:30. See if we can drop into it. I'm gonna go ahead and start placing a buy order, so right there. Buy. See. 3 is usually. And then let's take our profit. Let's do here $73. Take our profit somewhere around there. 109. What is the so we have stop at 37. So we should take 3 is about right. That's 1 to 6. 0.6. It's not bad, but it's not great of a trade, so I'm just gonna wait for the pullback. And sometimes they run without us, but that's okay. The main thing is consistency. Let me make sure I'm streaming, otherwise I'm talking to myself. Because, let's see. It is streaming. Okay. Alright, I was just making sure. Alright, give me a sec here to exit out of that. Alright, so it is looking like it wants to run this sell side and possibly go higher, kind of like what our biased initial analysis of what we should be seeing for today is doing. I just don't have a trade yet. If it runs without me, I mean, it is what it is. We'll have to trade tomorrow, but this is where up in this area, anything after that 60%, we probably will not be looking for buys until it gives us some sort of information. Otherwise, we're probably going to be looking for sells more than buys. All right, it's dropping back down. Let's see if we can get down to that area. I'm gonna put our take profit up here. Let's just do up here for now, and then stop loss, like right there. 82, that sounds about right. Just put a buy limit order here. I think we had a higher target on the buy side. So buy side was up here. So I'm actually going to put it here. Then I will take off 2 around here. I think it's a mitigation. Because this move here is the one that broke sell side. Made a lower low here, and that candle was the leading that move. So it stopped right at the mean threshold of that. It's either mean, I think consequent encroachment is for, as far as what ICT says, is for the fair value gaps, and then mean threshold, I think, is for order blocks. I might be wrong. All right. I'm not experienced or well versed in the I think it's mitigation lock. Is it mitigation? Shoot, I need to go back and study, but it's one of those mitigation box or purple. It's not a purple. I think it's mitigation lock, but let me check real quick here. I'm just looking up the proper term here. Make sure I get it right. Yeah, it's a mitigation. Okay. Mitigation block. Yep, that's what it was. Just making sure, giving the right information. All right. Looks like it's holding pretty well the price. And I still want it to break down and go to the first presented fair value gap would be very nice. Alright, so let's look at the order flow here. So we have red candles. So red candles do what? They support price towards the upside. So that is not what I'm looking for right here. So order blocks I outline with this, with the GAN box. So this red candle has been broken through here. So now the green candles should be the ones to support price or to cause resistance to the upside. I know, Dad has to work a lot, huh? Here, Dad is almost done. Give it 30 or 20 more minutes. All right. Hopefully around, what is it, 950 to 1010 macro will provide us a opportunity. Alright, well, we bought there. This might stop us out. I'm gonna go ahead and put my stop here. And I'll make it in time. Okay. And then I could see it trading into this upper half of this order block. I have been working on my putting my stops. I was okay with taking 150, 100 is usually what I want to risk on a trade. Um, I have been stopped out a lot. I feel like I don't know exactly, kind of learning what is feels comfortable for me as far as where I need to put my stop loss for my inversion when I have an inversion fair value gap. I usually put the stop loss either below a gap here or below just the lowest low. And that lowest low has been more consistent because I'd get these little wicks here that would stop me out. So usually it's like the lower half of the order block below the 75. So you could probably put it up here. But all right, so we have a green, we have the inversion that's giving us some support there. So now we'd want to see bodies break above it so that we can provide, so that this green candle can now provide support. Or I'm sorry, red. We need to see more green candles, and then it needs to break above this red candle here. We might even come, I wouldn't put it, I mean, we have such a, the news has created a huge gap here, so I mean, we could definitely go down and fill that imbalance. See what it does. So right now we're just trading inside this imbalance. This one. And then we have the new opening gap for the day. We have that here. So we could definitely try to reach further down to this level. The good thing is what I like to see during the 950 to 1010. Usually it'll trade against what it was trading before the 950 and 1010. It'll trade against the. So if it was going down like from 9:30 or from 9 o'clock to the 10, sometimes it reverses. Sometimes it don't. It's not looking fun for me here, so we might take a loss. Yep. All right. All right. Well, we took a loss of 150. That's okay. I think one of the things that we could even bounce up here at this point. We're in the new opening gap, and then we'll just watch order flow and see if we get another opportunity. I think huge gaps like this, I am not familiar with trading. Not gaps, but huge. Like when news comes out and you have something like this candle, I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. So maybe because there's not a lot of historical data for these. Maybe there is. I need to go back and look, but um I think for these sort of movements like that these days, we'll need to see what it does as far as how price reacts, and probably should not trade on those on these sort of days with the news of the way it is. But we might get a shift in order flow here. We'll just be watching at this new opening gap. We might get the reversal we're looking for. I'm gonna take another order here. Just take a small order. That's not what I wanted. Let me go back. I have another chart open here, the 1 hour. Let me go just see what I'm looking at here. We might, like I said, I should probably sit on my hands throughout this trading because it might go for full closure of this inefficiency. But like I said, I'm not real well versed in knowing what market's going to do in this inefficiency here. Probably going to stop me out. All right, well, it stopped me out. That's fine. We'll learn a lesson. Pretty much took my earnings away from yesterday. We had like 170 something yesterday. So and then we took a loss today of around 200. So that's okay. We're still up overall on the account. It's a paper trading account. So I mean, if it was real money, it should be the same emotionally feeling of losing. So had some losing. I've only had like this would be my fourth losing day in 24 days. So pretty happy with that. Not losing as much, but I think for these sort of days, just a mental note to myself, we are hands off. So, because I do think the market's gonna go higher throughout the day. Unfortunately, my time is up. So, just kind of want to watch to see what it does. And then we'll go back and study to see what this does here. Do kind of want to see. There it is. there's so it went down to fill it fully, and then it started to go to take out buy side. And then it built all this liquidity up here. Now we're gonna run that liquidity. So see if I can snag one more trade to kind of help mitigate some of that loss. Kind of what I was afraid of when I took this trade, for it to go all the way to full closure of that inefficiency, the fair value gap. Let's see if we can get some something. Thanks, Bob. So you got an order block, fair value gap, and it looks like it's respecting leaving this open, creating a order block. This is really bullish. So hopefully we can reach up and kind of mitigate losses that we've had for the day. Here's a potential area where we could have a dip back into a fair value gap. Well, let's see if it blows through it. It'd be great if it just blows right through this, or it goes just straight on by. Just see what it does. Just reading the price. I wish this was my first trade. That would be nice. I think I'm gonna take my profit here. It could run up. So might as well it's hitting that order block up there, so I'm gonna take my profit and then mitigate some loss. So 130, 61, 50, so it's 20. So we had like a $80 loss today, which is not bad. we're able to recuperate some of that with that trade. Um, but yeah. So I guess, like I said before, for these days like this where you have high news driver, and then you have something like that, like a huge inefficiency and prices trading inside of it. Wait for it to go down to like the 75% or full close before you look at taking trades. Let it go to a further discount. This is more for my personal note. Don't take this as advice. This is just for me as a personal note. I think I'm just gonna wait for it to go below the 75% retracement, and that has to be below that before I can look at taking a trade. So so I think that'll be the rule of thumb for me as far as personally from here on out, with that huge inefficiency like that and price trading within it. All right, well, I'm gonna hop off for the day, and then we will catch you guys tomorrow.